In this video, I'm going to be going over what open source software means. I've gone over this before, but I'm going to go over this again um, because it's going to be important in the next videos that are coming. Open source software, the term open source refers to something people can modify and share because of its design is publicly accessible. What is open source software? Open source software is software with source code that anyone can inspect, modify, and enhance. Source code is part of the software that most computer users don't ever see. It is the code computer programmers can manipulate to change how a piece of software, a program, or application works. Programmers who have access to a computer program's code can improve the program by adding features or fixing part of it that don't always work correctly. So, what does that actually mean in essence, right? So here is Linux, right? Here is the Linux kernel, right? GitHub Torvalds Linux. I can go to kernel. I can go to whatever this is, right? Let's just click this, whatever. And I can scroll down and I can see the actual code, part of the code of the Linux kernel. See this? This is all the Linux kernel code. This is part of the Linux kernel code. I can go to another part. I can go into whatever RCU is, right? And I can go into whatever this file is, right? And man, look at all that code right there. Over 1,000 lines of code. And if I wanted to, I could edit this. I don't know why I would want to, but I can edit this. I would have to talk to some people, but if I was a C programmer, I could edit this, right? I could edit this. I could edit. I could contribute to the Linux kernel, right? And so the point I'm making is that the Linux kernel is open source. I can read it. I can edit it. I can change it, right? And I can also compile it, right? Meaning I can download it and compile it if I wanted to. That is what open source is. That is the definition of open source software.